In previous video presentations, in a section I like to call Innovation Corner, we looked at the safety shield by Sockets. We've also looked at a product by Tray Simple, the universal mounting spacer, in order that we can attach cable tray quickly to the fabric of the building. And in today's video presentation, we're going to look at a product by Innox Electrical. This backbox template allows you to put 1 and 2 gang outlets on the wall dead level first time. All of these products have been invented by electricians for electricians and to make their life easier. And we like that at eFIXX. So if you have a product you'd like us to have a look at, contact us in the usual ways through our website efixx.co.uk or through the usual social media platforms, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook, and maybe we could have a look at your product. But for today, we're going to be looking at the product from Innox Electrical. First of all, let's see what the problem is that this item solves. So as we jump behind the TV amongst the cobwebs, we can see this arrangement here with a socket outlet and a coax point. It looks like Wonky Joe's been here because these boxes aren't level, and it's only because they're behind the TV that it hasn't drove me mad over the years. This could have been easily solved by using this product. Just to show you how far out they are, if I lay it on top of the actual coax point, you can clearly see I can almost get my finger along the distance that they're actually out. So if this was used, placed on the wall, drawn around your 2 templates and then cut your boxes out, you would have them perfectly level with a perfect space in between them every time. So let's have a go with it next. So I'm going to use the template now in order to cut another, in this case 1 gang dry line box in here to facilitate this Cat 6 cable that's already been pulled in. The foam point's been taken off in order to get the cable in, but let's just show you something about the template. So once I've drawn around that template, let's take the 1 gang box. Oh, look how lovely it sits into the actual template that you've been given. Also gives you the option of making sure you're level with other accessories. So I'm going to pass it through the foam point in order to level it off the socket and the foam point. I'm not convinced they're that level themselves before I draw around my template itself. So let's pop these cables through and including the foam point like so, and then what I can do is I can line it up with the socket outlet, the box that's been cut for the foam point and my new box with the appropriate gap as well. So then I'll be able to mark round here and I'll take my pad saw and I'll cut out my box next. So the template's been used to draw the square in which we're going to cut out to facilitate our dry line box. Before we go about pad sawing it out, we've just got to confirm there's no structure behind it, so no uprights in other words. As I've taken out the box here where the foam point was, I can just take a piece of mini trunking and I can just run it across the back there and find that I can't feel anything, but I hit something just there. So if I pull it back out, it means the actual upright is here, meaning that we are clear in the area in which we need to cut out. If I use my template again, I've got a choice. I know lots of people have said on previous videos I've done about running a knife around here to stop the paint from flaking off. I've also got a bradawl. This was my granddad's bradawl. Never met my granddad, but granddad, it's going to be in a video. So I'm just going to take my plate, template over there, and I'm just going to run round with my bradawl. Like so, before I cut that out. So some of the visual issues you might have is that this box here is actually cut out considerably bigger than the dry line box. So obviously it's been moved around in order to line it with a socket outlet. We've tried to keep the middle of these dead level, and we're going to cut out the actual square here for a new dry line box. We might have to just shave it around the outside of the lines because it is a really super tight fit then for the actual template itself. So back to Grandad's bradawl, and I'm just going to make a few holes in the corners, even though I'm pretty sure there's nothing behind it. Before we get on with cutting out the box itself, go in the middle, and we're ready then to open out one of these holes. And I'm just going to cut probably around just on the outside of these lines in order that we can get the box in. If it's a little bit too tight, I can obviously shave it afterwards. So make a hole there. And we're ready. I'm not convinced Grandad's bradawl really did the trick there, but it's okay for me. Yeah, the major problems here is actually staying out of the way while doing it with the tripod in the place. So. One side. What should we do? Should we come back to the bottom way? know some people run their actual knife along here, so they would take their Stanley knife and be running it along there. I just don't like to do it. If I slip, I'll obviously drag it against the wall, or worse still, perhaps into myself. So I'd rather make a few little patch ups at the end. Okay, so we'll tidy that up. Moment of truth, will it fit? So with the flaps on the inside, let's see if we can just pop the box in. Wow, that is a perfectly snug fit. So to pop my box back out, I'm pretty happy with that. Just take the back of this out. I can pass my Cat 6 cable through into the location in which I need it. Take my box, just pop it back in, flaps on the inside. And we're ready to obviously put everything back together and make off my Cat 6 cable. So just replace both accessory boxes just to show you how simple it was to get them level and with a perfect gap between them using the Innox template for 1 and 2 gang electrical accessories. It's not just used for dry line boxes like I did today, it can also be used for metal flushed in boxes as well. So another product to add to Innovation Corner. To see the live version of Innovation Corner, check out eFIXX.co.uk, look for the events tab and look for live feed. In there you'll see where we're travelling around the UK and maybe we'll be close to you and you could come along to one of the events and see other great products like these. So do we believe this 1 and 2 gang template will save electricians time? Yes I do. And do I wish that somebody had used it behind my TV in order to get my 2 points level? Yes I do. So from eFIXX, we think this product saves electricians time.